What is up, everybody? Here's your host, Mike Garfaro. What's going on, guys? My name is Mike Garfaro, and I'm here to present my science fair project. I will read every word on the board in hopes that everyone can hear me, and even if you can't see, you can at least hear me. I will also be using some kind of pointer to point along what I'm saying so you guys can follow along and not get lost. This way everyone can learn something. Now, before I start, I would like to read you my research paper so that you guys can all have a little background knowledge about my topic. So let's start this report. This report is about the effect of weight on bridges. We know they are going to flex, but how much is the question. In this report, I will give the reader the knowledge needed to perform the experiment, the types of bridges the experiment will use, and a little knowledge about them. The first type of bridge is the truss bridge. Truss bridges are one of the types. Truss bridges have been built for many years in all places because they are very cheap to make. Their cost and strength are great factors that make truss bridges one of the most used bridges today. Truss bridges are used to cover long distances because of their strength. The triangle patterns push together and strengthen the bridge. The next type of bridge is the span bridge. Span bridge are next. Span bridges are okay, mostly used for short distances like a freeway. Span bridges are weak because of poor support. It's like standing on a flat ruler. The span bridge works by brute force. All it does is take the weight and do the best it can with the weight it is given. The last type of bridge is the arch bridge. The arch bridge is a very good type of bridge. Arch bridges are used in canyons and any large gap with sturdy walls. What it does is as the more weight is on it, the more it pushes on the sides of the canyon walls. Bridge design. The people that design the bridges have to be very good in math and physics. The bridge design mostly depends on the type of engineers want to build bridges that are needed. Most bridges today are mostly crosses between the two kinds of bridges. Alright, now that you guys have a little bit of background knowledge about my project, I'll begin my project by starting on the left side, reading from the top to all the way to the bottom. So we're going to start with the question. My question is, which bridge design is stronger? Again, the three type of bridge designs are a truss, span, and arch. My hypothesis. My hypothesis is that the truss bridge had if the truss bridge had weight, then it would support the most weight. I base my hypothesis on the information I learned that tells me that the truss bridge and the arch are the two of the strongest types of bridges, aka the research report. Alrighty guys, I will start from the top left and work my way down just like that. So first I will start with my questions, which says which bridge design is stronger. My hypothesis is that if the truss bridge had weight, then it would support the most weight. I base my hypothesis on the information I learned that tells me that the truss and the arch are the two of the strongest types of bridges, aka the research paper that I just read. Next up on the project is the variables. The manipulated variable was the type of bridge. The responding variable was the amount of flex the bridge undergoes. The controlled variable was the weights and the micrometer. Next up is the materials. First up, boxes of popsicle sticks. The amount of boxes will vary depending on the user's use and depending on how much they use. Next is hot glue, micrometer, weights, paper, and binder clips. I will now read the procedures. First up, you want to draw out your bridge or sketch out your bridges. Second step is to construct a spanning bridge made of popsicle sticks, half a meter long, using hot glue to fasten. Looks somewhat like a railroad track upside down. Third step, construct a truss bridge. It looks like triangles between the two platforms. The platform is underneath the triangles. Fourth step, construct an arch bridge. It looks like a platform with an arch above it. Step 5. You want to place your weights on the span bridge. Step 6. Measure the amount it flexes using a micrometer. Step 7. Record data. Step 8. Switch bridges to the truss bridge. Step 9. Place weights on the new bridge. Step 10. Measure the flex using a micrometer. Step 11. Record the data. Step 12. Place weights on the arch bridge. Step 13. Measure the flex using a micrometer. Step 14. Record the data. Step 15. Put all data into the graph. I will now read the results. The original purpose of this experiment was to see which bridge would flex the most under load. The results of the experiment were the truss bridge was the strongest and the arch was second, span was the weakest, and flex the least. The results also showed that my hypothesis was correct. I will now read my conclusion. My hypothesis was that the truss bridge would flex the least because of its known strength. The results indicate that my hypothesis should be accepted. The truss bridge I built flexed the least. If I were to conduct this experiment again, I would use different types of bridges. Now, this is the end of my project. I hope you guys did enjoy. As you can see on my board, there's a bunch of pictures, and if you guys have any questions, I would now be answering them. But anyways, guys, thank you for having me, and yeah. Alright, guys, thank you for having me. Hope you guys did enjoy.
Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread thin racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy me no wetter rain. Rather go and buy ball mains. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spent 3 racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. Yeah, I can't buy no bitch no wetter rain. Ooh, rather go and buy ball mains. Ayy. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. My lean cost more than your rent. Ooh, your mom still live in the tent. Yeah, still slanging dope in the jets. Huh? Me and my grandma take meds. Ooh, none of this shit be new to me. Nope. Fuck my teacher called tutory. Yeah. Bought some red bars, cost hella G's. Fuck your airline, fuck your company. Fuck it. Bitch, your breath smell like some cigarettes. I'd rather fuck a bitch from the project. Yeah. They kick me out the plane off perk set. Now Lil Pump flying private jet. Yeah. Everybody scream fuck WestJet. Fuck 'em. Lil Pump still that meth. Yeah. 100 on wrist, sippin' on tag. Fuck a little bitch, make a pussy wet. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread thin racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy me no wetter rain. Rather go and buy ball mains. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spent 3 racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. Yeah, I can't buy no bitch no wetter rain. Ooh, rather go and buy ball mains. Ayy, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.